You know how our world is just nonstop? Ringing phones, racing thoughts, constant chaos. But have you ever had one of those moments where, just for a second, your heart feels like it's finally coming home? A feeling of just pure, quiet peace? Well, today, we're going to explore how to find that incredible feeling of closeness to God. Not by accident, but on purpose.
So let's just start with a question for you. Take a second and think about it. Today, what was one thing, maybe something big, maybe something tiny, that made you feel that real sense of connection? We're going to unpack how you can find that feeling way more often.
And here's the really amazing part. This isn't some big, hidden secret we have to search for. The answer to finding that inner calm, that spiritual homecoming. It's not something we have to guess at. It's been given to us, spelled out, really, really clearly.
And this is it, right here in the Qur'an. The message is so direct, so powerful. True, lasting peace for your heart isn't found in career success or in how many likes you get online. No, it's found in the remembrance of God. It's a specific spiritual practice.
And that practice has a name. Dzikrullah. It literally just means the remembrance of Allah. This right here, this is the key that unlocks that tranquility that I think we're all looking for. Okay, so how do we actually do this in our busy lives? Well, the source material breaks it down into 4 simple but really powerful pathways that anyone, and I mean anyone, can start walking today. Let's dive into them one by one. First up, we've got focused prayer. And this is so much more than just a ritual. Think of it as a direct line, a real conversation with God. It's that moment in your day where you get to unplug from all the stress and just let your heart rest for a minute. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? I mean, think about it. The prophet, with the weight of the whole world on his shoulders, described prayer as the coolness of his eyes. It was his relief, his peace. It was his time to recharge and get back in sync. All right, pathway number 2 is all about engaging with the Qur'an. And this can be anything from slowly reading the words yourself to just listening to a beautiful recitation. The source describes it as being like pouring cool, fresh water over a thirsty soul. It just soothes you, it wakes you up, it brings your heart back to life. Now, our third pathway, this one might be the most accessible of all. It's simple remembrance. We're talking about short, powerful phrases you can say anytime, anywhere. They act like a spiritual lifeline when you're in the middle of a crazy, busy day. I absolutely love this metaphor. Think about these simple phrases like a portable charger for your phone. You know, when your spiritual battery's flashing red, feeling low, a few moments of remembrance can instantly start to refill it, bringing you right back to a place of peace. And here are some of the most common ones. You can say them while you're stuck in traffic, while you're working, right before you fall asleep. They're such small acts, but believe me, their effect on your heart's calm is just huge. And our final pathway is all about seeing God in our everyday interactions. You know, those small acts of kindness, a simple smile, helping a neighbor with their groceries, giving a little charity in secret. These things connect us because they make us aware that He's watching. It's that feeling of being seen by Him and knowing He's pleased. So when you look at all 4 of these pathways, what's the big takeaway? The crucial point is this. Finding that closeness to God isn't about some huge once-in-a-lifetime gesture. It's about all the small, consistent, sincere things we do every single day. So, the big question is, how do we make this real? How do we turn this from just knowing something into actually doing something? The goal is to make this a personal, daily practice. Let's circle back to that very first question, but let's look at it in a new light. Tonight, before you go to sleep, really ask yourself, which of these things, a quiet prayer, a verse from the Qur'an, a simple alhamdulillah, or a small kindness, which one truly made your heart sing today? What was the moment that brought you that coming home feeling? Find that moment, maybe even write it down. Feel grateful for it, and then tomorrow try to do it again. Because in this crazy, noisy world, the more we remember Him, the more He fills our hearts with a peace that nothing else can.